may be. So what we have now is a fusion of apartments, terrace blocks, and also serviced apartments. So the part of the serviced apartments are what we call urban villas. So the urban villas are majorly in three categories. We have the part of 300 square meter, we have the part of the 500 square meter, and we have the part of the 750 square meter. So it cuts across whatever it is that you feel will suit your budget and every other thing. Then the part of the apartment, like we had before now, is also a function of 3-bedroom AC unit and a 3-bedroom penthouse within the scheme. So the part of the terrace, what also we added a little bit of variety or spice to it. So spice in the sense that most of those terraces are a typical 3-bedroom terrace. So the typical 3-bedroom terrace also has some additional feature. So what it means is there's a particular space that you can either have it as a 4-bedroom terrace, or you can have it as a cinema within your space, or you can have it as a rooftop swimming pool within your space. So the options are there for anybody that is looking to buy into those terraces. So what we have now in terms of the land size is about 17 acres as opposed to what we had before, which was 5. So that is why we're able to have a couple of other zones within the scheme. So in terms of all the zones, we also have recreation, which is what we try as much as possible to do within our scheme, is to have a live, work and play environment such that we have it all encompassing within that community. So I guess one other questions that also came up was the part of accessibility into this space. And I guess some people, maybe most of the questions that comes to mind is how do they get to this place? Because maybe most of our means of getting around here have been maybe from a group bus and things like that. So in terms of vehicular access into this railway compound, we have one from the Onigo end. That is when you're coming right into the railway compound and you have the Federal Medical Center to your left. There is an access from there. Then there's this part of access from either Muritala Mohammed Way stroke Abat Macaulay Way into Alagomeji. There is an access from there. Then the then NTA 7, now NTA 10, that's Tejosho from Tejosho International Market. You can drive straight down into this space too. So this particular road, when you drive further down, you get out or exit into the Tejosho. Then when you go further down, it's either you turn right or left. When you do your left turn is towards Alagomeji. When you do your right turn is towards the Onigo end. Then maybe in the future, there will be a bridge over the canal that can take you towards the Alaka end outside this estate. So that is going to be a proposed exit into the Mansfield estate in itself. Majorly will have two access. So where we're driving in from is the major access into the estate. So while we're driving, because wherever it is that we have a canopy right now is the access road. Then off this road, we have a road branching towards the estate. So the estate is actually starting around where you have that shed that I'm pointing to. That it's almost having a blue keg right at the top of it. So that is where the estate is starting from, all the way further down. So then further down, where you have all these stone-coated roof, it's called the National Sports Commission Staff Quarters. So within that scheme, there's a road that goes towards the Tejosho. So there's another access from around there too into the Mansfield estate. I don't know if anybody can help me with the layout so I can point out some of all these things just so that we can also see. So besides that, I really don't know if you have any questions that I can. It's not different, except that this is maybe closer, or maybe this shows a couple of other things. Okay. So this canal right behind us is this. So when you're coming from maybe Alagomeji or Oyigbo, is this road. So when you drive further down, you go out towards the Tejo. So where we have our tents right now is where we have this junction. So you are just having that road branching off. So as you're coming off that road, you are just looking at the estate gate right in front of you. So in terms of our scheme, it's just almost moving around this development that we're looking, the National Sports Commission quarters. So the development is just moving around it. So what we have is we have our recreation, we have our terrace buildings, we have a block of flats, then we have a service plots just wrapping around it. So that just explains the master plan of the Mansfield.